Should a biological male ever be allowed in girls' sports, bathrooms, or locker rooms? The answer is no in every situation, period. Should the rights of women be less important than the rights of the LGBTQT? No. Why? Because if we elevate the rights of the few that falsely identify themselves as someone or something separate from God, we are failing to honor those that cherish their God-given identity. See, Spanberger, the Virginia gubernatorial candidate, is quoted as saying that our LGBTQT neighbors have the same legal rights as anyone else. This sounds correct. However, in the very act where they are trying to gain rights, it undermines and challenges the rights of the opposite sex. Therefore, when we have a candidate that is voted to allow men in women's bathrooms or in sports and locker rooms, she's not the right candidate, nor one that lines up biblically, as she would vote to further the same lie that keeps them limited and hurting while causing harm and destruction to others in the process. To identify as something or someone that they are not is a lie, and a lie does not define them. No matter the surgery, the drugs, or the replacement therapies, they need to hear the truth that they are loved and important to God, that He alone gives us our value and worth, not mankind. If a tiger says it's a giraffe, and the zookeeper agrees that the tiger is a giraffe, the zookeeper believed a lie, the tiger believed a lie, and the giraffe became dinner. Similarly, just because they believed a lie about themselves does not mean his or her community must adhere to this false identity and challenge or violate the rights of the opposite sex. We do not change laws based on what the lies people believe. In the Declaration of Independence, it states we hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Therefore, if God endowed a person as a man, He is endowed with those unalienable rights based on his identity or his DNA that God gave him, meaning the rights a biological man has are as a man, and the rights a biological woman has are as a woman. That said, if we choose to remove the Bible as truth from any society, we will have a moral-less society where one cannot determine if one is a male or female, a tiger or giraffe, or a society without value and worth is a society that will fall. I heard a politician say that Spanberger is for Virginia families, but how can this be so if she does not know the difference between a male and a female? It begs the question, if we cannot define genders, can she clearly protect them? This is discrimination against women at a minimum. Any candidate that aligns with a gender lie undermines and challenges the rights of the opposite sex and therefore cannot be allowed to be a governor of any state. Vote for a candidate that most lines up with biblical principles, because we are called to be salt and light. And in Virginia, it is Winsome Sears, a God-honoring female veteran. This is Lana, purely thinking on these things.